New at 4 in today's Community Focus, a group of experts at Brown University's School of Public Health are helping keep people across the country up to date on infectious disease outbreaks and other health risks. And joining me live now in studio to talk about the school's new tracking report is Dr. Jen Nuzzo, the director of Brown University's Pandemic Center. Jen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about this newsletter that you and your colleagues put together and how it got started.
Yeah, we started the tracking report initially just to keep ourselves informed about the very many outbreaks that have been happening, not just here in the United States, but around the world. If you feel like more and more of these things are happening, it's because it actually is, and it's been very hard to just kind of keep it all in our head. So we started it internally, but it turned out that a number of people wanted to get that information. It was getting harder to get that information themselves. So we decided to make it public, and we've really been kind of blown away by the level of enthusiasm and appreciation for this resource that we've been putting together.
And so how long has it been running now? And it comes out every week, is that correct?
Yeah, every week. It's a free newsletter. You can sign up on our website at the Pandemic Center, thepandemiccenter.org. We send it out each week on Thursdays, typically. And we've been doing it since the fall, but it's been public since the start of the year.
And what kind of outbreaks or illnesses are you guys tracking? It sounds like there are quite a few.
Yeah, so initially it started because we were tracking quite closely the bird flu outbreaks that we're hearing a lot about in the fall, the things that were making our egg prices so high. But then we were also getting questions about COVID still. And now with the United States experiencing one of the largest measles outbreaks we've had since we eliminated measles 20 years ago, we're also tracking that. But we're also looking across the globe to dangerous outbreaks that are happening there too.
And where are you getting all of this information?
Yeah, so we go to state health department websites, we go to the media, and we also go to CDC. I think there are a lot of concerns about how regular that information will be made available in the coming weeks and months. And so we're basically looking at all sources, but we're trying to make sure that we are presenting not just what we think is credible information, but also interpreting it for people to understand.
And you mentioned that there's a lot of interest in information like this. You're up to, or maybe have already surpassed 10,000 subscribers to this newsletter. Why do you think that this is something that people are interested in and paying attention to right now?
Yeah, I mean, I've really been blown away by the response. I think it's because, in the last few months, there's been a lot of questions about our health departments and their loss of funding, and also how much CDC is going to continue to track. There have been questions about whether federal data sets have been taken down. So I think people are just looking for an independent source of credible information, and they're just coming to us not only for the data, but also the interpretation and what it means for their daily lives.
And again, you mentioned this is a free newsletter that people can get their hands on if they're interested. One more time, if people want to learn more information, where can they go?
Yeah, so it's right on the front page of the Pandemic Center's website, which is thepandemiccenter.org, and you can sign up there if you'd like.
All right, lots of important information here. Dr. Jen Nuzzo with Brown University's Pandemic Center at the School of Public Health. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.